Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Ro, and today we are making flowers. We are going to be using this die set right here, which is flower number 2 from ScrapDivaDesigns. This is included in the July release, so I am going to be sharing some links down below. And don't forget to use my code RODA10, that's RHODA10, to save 10% at checkout. So for this set of flowers, I will be using these mulberry papers. They are kind of like rice paper. Uh, they're very thin, they're very delicate, so I'm going to be choosing a few sheets, and I will be, whenever I make flowers using these types of papers, I usually layer about like four sheets, just so it's not too thin, because it is very thin and it's very delicate, and I don't want it to rip, so I always go ahead and use like 4 layers at a time. And then I went ahead and cut all my flower pieces off cam. So this is what we have. This set comes in like 3 sizes, 3 size like flowers, and then there's that center piece, like the center like very small flower, but I did not use that because it was very small for the paper that I am using. I'm pretty sure that it will rip if I use that with this type of paper. So yeah, I went ahead and just used the 3 sizes of the flowers. And then what I usually do when I make flowers is I usually use like different sizes to make one flower, but this time I went ahead and just used like 1 size to make like 1 flower. So in the end we will have like 3 different sizes of flowers. So there's that. I am just shaping my flowers, lightly shaping, because again they're very delicate, and then I'm just using wet glue to put all the layers together. Now I'm done putting all my flower pieces together, the layers. So this is what we have. And then the next thing I'm doing is I could either use a bling or a rhinestone for the centers, but I really wanted to use these stamens as the centers. I was kind of like worried because again the paper is very thin and I will need to poke holes in the middle, so I just had to be very careful to do poke those holes so I can put these stamens. And for the color stamens, I use this very light lavender lilac, which will go perfectly with the theme that I am currently working on. I am now done with all my flowers and I want to pack it up. So I am thinking of ways to pack up these flowers without spending 2 hours like making them, like packing them. So our easy way out is this one right here. This is the A2 Victorian Oval, also from ScrapDivaDesigns and also included in the July release. Again, I'm adding the links down below so you can check it out. I am only going to use like these 2 layers, and then let's just cut it. For these flowers, I am able to make like 2 packs of these, so I am using 2 different colors of solid cardstock. And then also I learned this from Jen. Hi Jen. um I used to like host a flower kind of like challenge giveaway, and I received an entry from her, and what she did is with the flowers that she sent me, she also added like leaves like on the which were on the card, or like the place card. I don't know what you call it, but like that's how she packaged it. So I thought it was a pretty idea to add like a different layer, I guess. Plus, even though like your packaging is not, it doesn't have like a bag topper, I thought it was a pretty and easy way to do extra, I guess. So this is what I'm doing. I am just adding like a dab of glue onto the edges of like the tip of these leaves. Oh, by the way, these leaves are called Capsella Leaves. I use ScrapDivaDesigns again. So as I said earlier, I am going to be like adding some links down below. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding just a tiny bit of glue onto the tip of those stems, those leaves, just so you can still use it. You just have to like rip it off like lightly. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just like scattering like these leaves before I put on the flowers. As I said, packaging is not my forte. I don't know, like I feel like it's hard for me to pack stuff, like to package stuff, like even bag toppers. I am really bad at those. So I didn't want to worry too much about packing. So I went ahead and just grabbed like a pretty backing, like a card to put my flowers on, just so you know, that's it. Like that's how I'm packing it. I do not want to make any bag toppers at all. So this is like the lazy, although lazy, it's still cute way of packaging it. So up next, I am just removing that excess like stamen, which we did earlier, just so I can glue the bottom of the flowers like shut, just so those stamens won't fall off. Up next, I am going to put these flowers. That's all I did. I didn't even glue the flowers onto the card. I just went ahead and placed them and then put them inside these plastic clear bags. And all I did is I went ahead and sewed the edges, just so I didn't have to, because I didn't have any plastic, like clear plastics that will fit perfectly. I would have to like fold the plastic, and I didn't want that, so I just went ahead and put these flowers inside with a card and then just sewed it around and then call it a day. So the bag, that the clear plastic I had, was enough to fit like these 2 sets, and so I went ahead and do that. So this is how it looks, and then I am just sewing it all around to lock it up, and that is how it looks. So I probably will add like a very small dangle to the side just to add a little bit of embellishment, and that is it. We are done, and thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.